Hello, how are you doing? Wherever you're watching me from, my name is Murolake. Like some of us already know, and if you are just joining this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. I am promising you that you are going to enjoy it, and of course, if you like this video, at the end of it, you can give it a thumbs up. Welcome once again. This is Moments of Truth with Murolake. I love you. Welcome back once again. Thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so today, like we always discuss in this channel, we talk about those things you need to consider, before you get married. And today, I am going to give you something very interesting. Today, we'll be talking about knowing what I want in my partner. Today we'll be talking about knowing what I want in my partner. Hey, Mbaweto, auntie, uncle. Hey. So as in you girl, is it true, babe? You still don't know what you want in a man? No, are you kidding me? You don't know what you want in a woman? Ha. No wonder you are 40 and you are still wondering what is faulty. And you are like, but I put a lot of effort in this relationship now. Why can't the ship just land me into marriage? Oh, my sister, hold on first. Let me ask you this question. Who is your husband? No, my brother. Who is your wife? I really do not want to go too spiritual into this, but it always amazes me. It amazes me when you ask most of the brothers or most of the uncle or most of the auntie that who is your or who is the person you want to get married to, and they'll be like the will of God. Most of the times I just laugh like, okay, what is now the will of God? Kindly define that will of God. What do you mean by that will of God? Please tell me, or maybe in case me I don't know, and they'll be like, the will of God is just the will of God. I'm like, are you kidding me? At this age, you still don't know what you want in a man. Listen, the first approach to knowing who you want to marry, the first approach is you knowing yourself. Who are you? Is you discovering yourself. Study yourself. Know what you want. Know your value. You have a value now. You have a value. I'm a fan of Pastor PK, and I follow him every to the very end when it comes to marriage. This man is a man of God, is a pastor, but he will never cease to tell you the truth. He once said in his video, he once said some time ago, he said, if you don't have a value, then anybody can test on you. So you have to have a value so that not just anybody will test on you. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you need to know who you are, my brother, my sister. Trust me, if you know who you are, then you are never going to settle for less. In this video, I am going to be telling you about 4 reasons why you must know who you want to marry. I am going to tell you 4 reasons why you must know who to marry. Please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. I am sure you are going to like this. Although this list might not be according to, in order of importance, but just the list I have here with me, I have 4 reasons why you should know who you want to marry. And the first one is you don't want to end up with a goal killer. You don't want to end up with a vision killer. You don't want to end up with a dream killer. I told you the approach to finding or to knowing who you want to marry is first discovering yourself. Then if you have discovered yourself, you would know that you have a purpose. You have a purpose. And of course, you need a purpose in life before a partner for life. So you have a purpose, you have a vision, you know who you are, you know what you're going to become. You don't want to end up with someone that doesn't even have interest in what you become. If you don't know what you actually want in a man, trust me, you can end up with someone that doesn't even care if you exist or not. You can end up with someone who doesn't even have interest in what you do. You can end up with someone who doesn't have seen cases like that. Most of the people marry confusingly. I don't know how to put it. Most of the people, they will just marry. Okay, listen, marriage is more than I love you, I love you more. Some people has actually turned marriage into, the love competition, whereby someone will say I love you, no, I love you more. No, I love you as more as, or as, I love you as wide as the ocean, and the other partner will reply, I love you as plenty as the nations. No, marriage is not about that. I think one of the reasons for marriage is helping each other to fulfill purpose. So you don't want to end up with someone that doesn't even have interest in your own vision. Someone that will be like a mini, only me. Everything you want to do revolves around me. So if you don't know who you want to marry, my brother, my sister, you might end up with a goal killer. You might end up with someone that will destroy your dream, and you don't want that to happen. Number 2 reason why you must know who you want to marry is because it actually saves time. It is time saving. When you already have the qualities you want in a man, it saves you the time of jumping from one man to another. When you already have the qualities you want in a woman, it saves you the time of going from one relationship to another. Once you already know this is what I want in a man, once you see the right person, you already know, okay, this is the one for me. And once you see someone, you can't, it saves you time in the sense that whenever nobody can just approach you anyhow. Whenever anybody approaches you, you already know that, this is not the kind of person I want. Not that until you now enter the relationship, you start discovering, this relationship is not for me. But once you already know this is the qualities, if this man doesn't have this quality, then I am not going to even be in any relationship. I mean romantic relationship. You can be in business relationship. That is not what we are talking about here. So you already know that, no, I am not going to be in any relationship with this man, probably apart from friendship. So it saves time. It saves time. It saves your energy. It saves your, it saves your energy, because every relationship you are into, you invest one thing or the other. So it saves you from going from one relationship to another. So number 3 reason I have here is that you won't settle for less. If you know who you want, then you are not going to settle for less. And when I first started this video, I said you have a value, you have a purpose, you know what you want to become. So if you already know what you want in a man, you won't settle for less. You won't go for something that will bring you down. You won't go for someone that would keep you below. You are going to go for someone that would groom you, that would help you in becoming what you want to become. Then you are not going to settle for anything less than that. You are not going to compromise your own value, your own standard for anyone. So you don't need to settle for less. There's a better fit for you. You are going to see someone that would fit into that standard. You don't need to settle for less. You have a standard, and you don't need to compromise it for anybody, because there's actually someone out there that fits that standard. And the number 4 reason I have here is that you won't marry the wrong person. Trust me, there is a fit for everyone. Like they always say, one man's meat is another man's poison. For the fact that this man is not for you doesn't mean he doesn't have his own wife who would fit into his character. For the fact that this woman is not meeting up to your standard doesn't mean you are not going to meet someone who would be able to meet to your standard. So you are not going to compromise for anyone. You are not going to marry the wrong person. Once you already know, okay, this is what I want. For the fact that this woman is not for me doesn't mean there is no someone out there that is not meant for, or that is not meant for me. Of course, like who sang the song? He said there's a man for every woman and a woman for every man. So everybody has their own better fit. So you're not going to marry wrong if you know who you want to get married to. These lists are actually limitless. So if you have anything you can add to it, you can add it to it. And if you love this video, please kindly give it a thumbs up. if it has helped you in any way, of course, please remember to share this video to people so that it can help someone. Like I always say, someone somewhere actually needs this help. Okay, so if you have anything you want to say, or you want to add to it, or you want to ask, you can actually comment in the comments box below. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. My name still remain Morolake, and you are always watching Moments of Truth with Morolake once you click on this channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for loving. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. See you on my next video, and let me give you the orijo for the next video. On my next video, I am going to be telling you what Morolake, what I want in my man. Thank you. Watch out for it. I love you. Mwah.